guys, and welcome back to my channel, Teabag's Corner. And a lot of you guys have been asking me about my DIY washing powder detergent recipe. So I have to make some more today. I am totally out. So I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride and show you how I make this. So today, you're going to need, well, not today, but if you want to make this, there's a few things that you're going to need. You're absolutely going to need something really huge to put it in. You can also use a doubled up really big garbage bag, but I bought this just for this purpose because you're going to be dealing with a lot of powders. Also, if you're sensitive to powders or fumes in the air, you might want to cut on your fan, and you also may want to get something for your nose. And if you're really sensitive, I would also suggest you putting on some gloves if you think you're going to have some allergies or something. So first things first, you want to start with these. I think it's pronounced Zote, but I'm really not for sure how you say it. You can find these in Walmart. I have two today that I will be using. I'm going to do a really large batch, so I have two today. These are the flakes. However, this is also a piece of what I had when I made the last recipe. I actually grinded this on the grinder. You can also put this in the food processor and blend it to flakes if you have a high power food processor. But to save time and to save all of it, buy the flakes. I've been cutting off little pieces of this actually to make my homemade what do you call it, Ashley?
Detergent?
Dishwashing liquid. So I've been cutting little slithers off of this actually to make my dishwashing liquid, and hopefully I can bring that to you at a later date too. But today we're focusing on washing powder. I have two of these that I got from Walmart. You will also need a box of super washing soda. I will be using washing soda, Arm & Hammer washing soda. Do not get this confused with baking soda. You do need baking soda, but this is washing soda. You will need a box of washing soda. You will also need a box of baking soda, which is different. Baking soda. I'm going to pour a little bit of this in there, and I'm doing it like this because it's so much to stir. You can't mix it properly if you don't and I always save these because this is the amount, the scoop you want to use to wash. You can use 1 to 2 of these. I like to use two little scoops like that, but it's totally up to you. So I'm going to put a little bit of this. I'm going to be using only a half a box of my baking soda because that's what I have. I would have used the entire box, but this is what I have. This is for your odor and freshness. So you can be heavy-handed with that if you like. I'm just going to stop right there for a minute. And whatever you're using in your stuff, make sure you set aside. You don't want to cook with this or anything anymore. So you look in here. I'm just mixing that up really good. And now I'm going to start again. And I'll start with some borax. I'm going to just put all of it in there now. I think I can. I'm going to put the rest in this box. I'm going to put the rest of the baking soda. I'm going to put the rest of, what's that one? Yeah. Was this the half one, Ashley?
You put baking soda?
This one is the new one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to put all of this in there.
what keeps... Fuck.
I'm going to put all of my borax in there. You really don't want to be inhaling this stuff. Then I'm going to come with this one. Oh, you guys, I better stir real quick. Look at this. See how quick this... See how hard it would be if you put everything in here. Woo. And this is enough. The last one I did, I gave some to my mother-in-law. And she loved it, absolutely loved it. I know Ashley's been using it. Ashley, what do you think about it?
Works good. Smells good too.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the rest of those in there. You guys are gonna see how much this makes. I mean, and this is gonna save you tons of money, tons of money. If you live on a block where you've got some people struggling, you know, and need some help, you'll be able to share this with some folks. And see, now this is getting so filled up that I couldn't even barely stir it anymore. Oh, but it's smelling so good. It smells, oh, so good. Okay, so now these are to brighten your clothes. So you don't want to not put these in. Everything that's in here has a purpose. This is for your brightener, to make sure it brightens your colors. And I saved these, and I'm actually going to save these too to give people like tests of the washing powder. These little containers I saved because I'll send home with some with Christy and some with Mella, so they can use it as well. Do I have everything in here, Ashley?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, everything's in here. So now, if you have a man in the house, I suggest you have him stir this, because this is a lot. And like I said, if you put this in a bag, it's more easier for you to kind of just toss and turn with it. But this is a lot of, I'm going to come this way actually so you can kind of see what's going on in here. And here's your washing powder. And that's pretty much it. But I know that I still need to stir down because
all that blue stuff.
All that blue. See, still big patches of white. You guys see how much that is? How much could that last you if you're only putting 2 of these? How much would that last you? How long will that last you if you're only using 2? This is going to save you so much money. And you know what's in your stuff. And you can adjust any of these things to whatever amount you want. It's kind of like up to your family. If you know you got kids that are always outside playing, clothes are musty, you really want to use a more baking soda in it. If you have babies, small babies, infants, a little younger than Holly, you want to cut back on how much borax you're using. But I also think, you guys, that those little Snuggie wipes, and I just want to show you again, it smells so good. You can see these came inside the little packs here. And I just cut each one open and use the insides and poured that in here. And it smells absolutely divine. So I hope you guys are happy with this recipe that I'm still going to be stirring for a minute. So thank each one of you guys for coming and watching. And stay tuned for what's next at Teabag's Corner. My washing powder. Fresh batch, just made.